Now that the government is open, it's full steam ahead on AOC's Democratic Socialist agenda. The government is open, and that means Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will come up with more ridiculous ideas, even more than what she has done in the past month. Now, I don't want to report on her. I really don't. But the ineptitude of so many of my peers is forcing me to care. New polls revealed just how much damage has been done. A SurveyMonkey Axios poll, conducted from January 16th through the 18th, shows that 74% of Democrats and Democratic-leaning adults would vote for AOC in a future presidential bid. Within that poll, 61% of Generation Z and those ages 18 to 24 had a positive reaction to the term socialism, beating out 58% who were positive for the term capitalism. And that's why I must report on her, because this is her audience and this is who she is. Again, I don't want to give her Creedence Clearwater and certainly not Revival, but there is a bad moon rising, and while AOC claims she is not a fortunate one, she certainly is. Many have been attempting to ignore AOC and write her off as an upstart, ill-informed, rabble-rouser,
butt-faced miscreant.
Butt-faced miscreant.
But you need to know what she is saying and doing, and how she is influencing the youngest voters, with some of them being part of her more than 2 million followers on each platform of Twitter and Instagram. It is on the line, nestled within her safe space while eating her ice cream after a day's work, where she explains in detail her ideas. And it is quickly apparent that she does not have solid footing for facts, only her feelings. Now, speaking of facts and feelings, even Piers Morgan can see the detriment that is possible in the words from AOC, or as he calls her, annoying, overhyped charlatan. Looking at her social media posts, here's just a few of the many things we've learned. She thinks and acts as a freshman in college. From the post-it notes outside her dorm room, or office as the rest of the members of Congress call it, to her getting the munchies late at night, AOC behaves like a 19-year-old freshman. She has provided more in-depth explanation and sound advice about her skincare routine than she has to her Green New Deal, which she demands must be passed now. I'm not sure who said it best, REM or AOC.
And we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is, your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it? And like, this is the war. This is our World War II.
Definitely REM. AOC does not know history. She does not know there are 3 branches of government. She does not know that she can walk down a set of stairs. She does not know why we fund ICE, and she hates a border wall. And yet she's so proud of all the walls for her office. But she knows her confidence is high, and she believes her truth, which includes her plan to save the world, which, according to her, may only be around for 12 years.
The United States government just asked us to save the world. Anybody want to say no?
I think most of us agree that her role is more like this.
You know me. Beat me up, Scotty.
Since before AOC was sworn in, not inaugurated as she thought was happening, she has been and continues to show us her true colors.
And see your true colors shining through.
Her true colors have inspired her biggest fans, both on film with her appearance in a documentary showing at the Sundance Festival, and through social media. And that is the dangerous part. People respond to what she is saying despite its many inaccuracies. They look to her as a civics teacher. Her agenda is equality through forced redistribution. She posts about how rough it is to be young, female, and ethnically a minority, and hopes that saying, "screw the man," will bring forth its voters for her beliefs. But she's a representative in the United States Congress. Life for her is not the same as it is for you or me. So while she posts about having a lounge uniform, yes, a lounge uniform, to help the condition of her brain, it's also what she isn't saying that truly reveals her agenda. AOC has not been active in speaking about Venezuela and what happened as it became a socialist country. The chapters of her party, the Democratic Socialists of America, describe the U.S., the European Union, and many Latin American countries' recognition of Juan Guaido as Venezuela's legitimate interim president as an imperialist coup. The DSA chooses instead to fully support the dictatorial Nicolas Maduro, whose corruption and mismanagement have resulted in the average Venezuelan losing 24 pounds because they can't afford food. That's who the Democratic Socialists support. I, for one, will be waiting for AOC's Instagram story explaining why she has remained quiet on this issue. And the truth is, she'll never have to defend her viewpoints because she remains in her social media bubble. Rather than go on shows or networks that will challenge her facts, she only spends time in her safe spaces where no one challenges her idiocy. I wish that was all of it, but we could be here for hours with examples. In summation, know this. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is an adult who acts as if she's a teenager. And being that teenager, she acts as if she's an adult. She's just as confused as those who support her. But keep refuting her on the facts, because that is where she gets lost most. That's where the truth lies. Until next time, stay healthy, America.